Hello guys, welcome back to some more West Ham career mode on FIFA 13. I'm getting straight back into the action here, and Jack Collison wants a new contract, which I don't know, he's not the greatest on the game, so I just thought, I'm going to offer him not as much as he actually wants, maybe 1k less, because he wants 9k. I offer him 8k, sort of upgrade his contract by a little bit. He wanted only 1 year, but this is what the chief executive thinks, so I offer 2 years, because he's still quite young and I wanted to get the best out of him and maybe sell him when he's a bit older, maybe higher overall, etc. And as you can see, we've got the next team for the next match. Carroll playing up front by himself with Maiga on the right wing and Routledge on the left wing. The first match of the Premier League, and as you can see, the media really doesn't think we're going to have any chance, and it thinks that Andy Carroll is that keyest player, I guess you can call it, which I don't even think's a word, but it will do. And yeah, basically they think we're going to finish bottom and get relegated, which is just, it's utterly ridiculous, because the team we have on the game is just not relegation worthy at all, and the way we play is just not even remotely worthy of going down from the Premier League. So we're going to get straight into this. It's 28 minutes in. It took a little while for this game to kick on. All we did was just sort of pass it around for a nice bit. We had loads of possession. Routledge gets our first shot of the game, I believe that was, so you can see how entertaining this was, obviously. It's almost half time, still 0-0. Maiga trying to create something. Nolan played extremely well in this game, along with Mark Noble, who just picked up the ball and just had a left foot shot there and almost went in, but the keeper, Brad Guzan, was up to it. And as you can see, we're kicking off the second half, and basically just keep watching as the Mohamed Diarmi passes it off to Jarvis on the wing. Jarvis is going to take it round the right back, who I think is Loughton, I think, for Aston Villa, but as you can see, he runs down the line, crosses it really low. The Army comes in and smashes it in. Great goal from us, greatly worked, straight from kickoff, so absolutely amazing. You can't really get a much better goal than that, or can you? We don't know at the moment. 1-0 to us, and a very, very, very well deserved 1-0. As you can see, we lose the ball here from Mohamed Diarmi from a free kick. So Benteke runs up the pitch. He has 3 people up there with him, or 2 people up there with him, 3 person in the end. And he just hits it wide, which is really weird from Benteke. As you can see, Nolan does really well, lays it off to Wayne Routledge. Routledge is going to smash that in for his first goal for us, for the club, and for the season. So not too bad for him. A great performance from him to get his goal. Was just, look at that smash, straight from the inside of the box, just in the inside, so not too bad in the end. We almost come up with another, they almost score, I should say, Aston Villa, but they don't actually manage it. We brought on Matt Taylor to try and do some work left back, because Jarvis was getting a bit tired, but it just didn't seem to work out that well for him. But as you can see, 2-0, not too bad. Great start to the season, absolutely fantastic start actually, and that's going to move us straight up the table straight away, and we're going to have all the time in the world to try and progress, maybe finish in top half of the table if we can. I thought it was all going so smoothly here, and we could have done so much, pushing on wise. But as you can see, we get a really key injury, to be honest, from James Collins, who's out for 3 weeks. Quite a long time when you think about it. We've got like Swansea to face, etc. Really good sides, This is the team I've put out for the Swansea game, with Shamak playing up front, because Carroll really did not play well in that last game. So I just thought I'd rest him for this. We're away from home. I didn't really think we were going to get too much of the ball, so might as well have someone who's going to track back a lot and have enough pace and stamina, I should say, to last the whole match, etc. But yeah, I thought Shamak would do well. This is 2 minutes in, literally. The Guzman comes inside and Yaskalainen just takes him out completely from behind. Ends up giving away a penalty, and more importantly for this whole game, which was turned on its head with a red card to Yaskalainen. How bad is that? I did not know whether this was worth a red card or not. I don't think it was, but it was from behind, and it was the keeper one-on-one technically. So I didn't have a keeper on the bench, so I just brought on Andy Carroll. Yeah, so I thought I'd take the penalty, but no. Michu puts it in the top of the net, and a good penalty from him. We'll keep moving on. 8 minutes in. This is just terrible. It's getting worse and worse. Let's smash it in from the other side. You can't do anything against that, especially when your keeper is Andy Carroll and you've only got 10 players on the pitch. It's physically impossible. I had 5 at the back to try and defend all this, but as you can see, the wing backs were Jarvis and Routledge, and they just kept running away. So they just kept running up the pitch, because they're not used to being right backs and left backs. But we just have to deal with it, and we have to try and push on as well as going attacking, because we're 3-0 down already. Very terrible. I thought Jarvis would have enough power to smash it in with his left foot, but just couldn't do it. very badly there. And as you see, Diambi pushes through. Absolutely brilliant run. It's the second half now, by the way. Look at this run. Look at this. How much BS is in that. Smashes it. Should have been a goal, but it bounced off for a goal kick. How ridiculous. You know, you're losing. It should give you a little bit of a boost, but oh well. Nolan does really well. Literally a couple of minutes later, smashes it from the outside of the box. Just goes in. Absolutely brilliant from him. I thought we was going to have a way back into the match, but some really key decisions were really going against us. Like, they kept having just the weirdest fouls going like against us, which was just so weird considering we were losing with 10 men. As you can see here, Maega slips in Nolan just about, smashes it, comes off, but never ever, the rebound never ever comes to us. But they do throw it away, and Nova almost scores, and Nolan almost scores, but Vorm with a triple save, which is just crazy. I've never seen that before on a game of FIFA. So, and this is another key moment. As you can see, Nolan gets injured. That's going to be a real blow to us, considering he was our best player of that game, absolutely, no doubt. He was playing up front as well, so, you know, very invaluable to us. I had to bring on Eder Luiz, which isn't really a great switch for there, but Michu with another goal for him, and that basically just put a nail in the coffin, and we were dead and buried right there. But Eder Luiz tried to score an 86th minute in, but just could not have it. No opportunities were coming our way, and they did deserve to win. As you can see, Andy Carroll really upset that he didn't do well in goal. But, you know, he's not expected to play a goalkeeper. I just thought he was our tallest player, so he'd do really well. But, yeah, he didn't really do all that. But 4-1, a loss, 4-1, just such a big scoreline to lose by. Very disappointing, and hopefully we'll kick back in the next game, because we've got a cup match, a League Cup match against Birmingham. So I decided to put out a few youngsters. You see Blair Turgott and Letget with DeSantos. So I'm playing Mark Bartra and Lopez there in their first games from they're on loan. Mark Bartra is from Barcelona actually, and Lopez, I believe, is from Italy, somewhere in Italy. I'm not really too sure. I just see we've got Elton playing, who is actually he's such a good player, but he just really can't fit in at the moment with Jarvis and Routledge playing quite well. So I fitted him in for this game and passed it across to Letget. Letget takes a shot, comes off the defender, and Elton just smashes that into the top right corner with his left foot from the left. Such a hard skill to do, and you don't score many of those on FIFA where it goes literally top of the corner of the net, to be honest. Very different goal there, but it was a great goal. So we've got Joe Cole playing in this game. Thought I'd give him some time to try and do some work, score a few goals, maybe boost his confidence, but he just blasted the ball over there. So not too good from him there. But they literally have one opportunity in the first half, and that was it. They literally kicked it up and just headed it, and it just went wide. Not too bad from them, but a great half from us. We was dominating so badly. We had so many opportunities to score, we just could not take them. And as you can see, it's going to cost us right here with 66 minutes in. Ambrose with a nice header. Yeah, their second shot of the match, and they scored. It was hard to take, at the time. It wasn't the best ideal match that we could have had. So I made a few subs, not too many. I didn't want to risk, Oh, that goal. Oh my god, how did that go in? I just want to know, how the hell did that go in? He chipped it like through ball, which was fine, because I would have defended that all day long. I would have smashed it out. I tried that, but he didn't, and obviously after they scored their BS goal, I just did a few things, changed a few things. So Shamak comes on, literally a minute after, comes on, smashes at the keeper, almost scores, but really needs to put it in the corner or something away from the keeper. But a nice move here from us in 85th minute. I was trying to get an equaliser really badly. Routledge comes inside, smashes it, comes off, and Collison's really trying to just score. It falls to Lopez, and Lopez was his first goal for us on loan. And I'm really happy about that, because he's just such a young player with a lot of talent, I believe. So I was hoping he'd score, and he did. So that was great there. We could have even won it right at the end. If we didn't, it was going to go to extra time, and I really didn't want the extra fitness to go down and stuff. So we kept battling for the ball, but just could not get it in the end. So into extra time, and if needed, penalties. And I was really confident into this extra time, actually, because we were just absolutely dominating. They literally only had a few shots for the whole match, so it wasn't even that bad. Shamak tries to score, cannot do it. Elton has a shot and it comes off, and then another triple save, 2 matches in a row, both from their keepers, obviously, because we never get anything like that. Shamak comes in, smashes it, but another absolutely great save. Their keeper was literally keeping them in it. They were not defending at all well. We just look at that much space that we had, just smashing it from anywhere on the pitch, and it was almost going in, but just could not finish it in the end. So it goes to penalties, but look at that, 19 shots, 12 on target. They had 6 shots, 4 on target, and it's 2-2. Our possession was even greater than theirs. It's ridiculous sometimes, but obviously we've got to get on with it. I'm just going to fast forward through these penalties. They take quite a while to step up to the mark and shoot. But as you can see, they missed their first 2 penalties, which is crazy. I didn't expect them to miss them. And you know, we scored our first 2, so it's all good from there. And look at that, I make a save as well, so we're winning 2-0. All we need to do is Elton to score this penalty, but he blasts it over. Can't do much about that. But then Ambrose steps up and expect him to score, and of course he does. But obviously it's 1 goal away, 1 penalty away from us, sending us into the next round. And Routledge does that with ease. Great penalty. And that is going to be it for this episode. 3 games, not too bad overall. We're just getting started, so hopefully you enjoy this series, and I will see you all next time.